Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a real treat for you. This is a Amazon Brushguard. This was only like 250 bucks, so not a ranch hand or anything like that by any means. But we're gonna unbox it and see how good it is today. So, of course, we're using the Buck 055, my favorite knife. I have a video on this. All right. See what we can do here. All right. Just cut that part off. There we go. There was a hole in the box. Just Grit had punched through a little bit, but overall it does appear to be wrapped pretty well. Hopefully you guys can see that. I believe that's the top there. So, and these here should be the covers for the headlights. I believe these just bolt on. So, it should be fairly simple to assemble. I believe these are the brackets for the tow hooks. Because looking at the photos, this would mount to the tow hooks, and then there was also a part where it mounted into the bumper just a little bit. So I'm going to take this apart a little bit more here, see what we got. All right. Let me bring you guys in a little bit closer for this. We do have a part of the bracket sticking through the side of the box here. Have to show you guys that, but all right. Oh yeah. These don't seem terribly bad. Take a look at them. All right, so here's one of the parts here. Doesn't seem terribly bad in terms of thickness. I mean, I'm sure it could be thicker, but for $250, you know, it's not sheet metal, so that's good. I believe there might be, yeah, it appears there are 2 sets in here. All right. I'm not sure if one of these is a set for the 25. I think what it is I think maybe that one might be for the 2500 or 3500, and this might be a set for the 1500, which is what I have. And then this is the part I was talking about earlier. These here, I believe these are, yeah, these bolt on to the side of the bumper, or bolt on to the side of the brush guard and then go into the bumper. You also appear to have some instructions. They look to be about like 1 or 2 pages thick, so I'm not super confident in those. We got some hardware, and we got some more hardware. This stuff's painted, so that's good. All right, now let's see if we can't take a look at the brush guard itself. Get all of this tape and stuff off. All right, one thing, you might not be able to see it, but this does have actual like rubber here, which is nice because that means if you hit something I'm not a bad driver, of course. But, you know, if you did, like, by chance make a mistake at low speed, this is going to be a little bit more forgiving than just straight metal. One advantage I could possibly see is, I'm not sure how sturdy the Brushguard is, but it does get snowy in the winter. So if you were driving on your side of the road, somebody was going in the center, I mean, if the impact was slow enough, this would probably do something. So, like I said, very slow impact. This rubber would probably be helpful. So for 250, I'm actually kind of impressed with the packaging. Simply because, I mean, I believe this is from China, so obviously they had to ship it on a boat. Takes up a lot of space. And then they did put a lot of effort into actually making sure it doesn't arrive scratched or anything like that. There we go. That is looking sharp. All right, so how's the thickness? Hopefully I'll spin it around, see if you guys can see it. I imagine like it could be thicker, but for 250, it looks pretty decent actually. Like I said, I'm pretty sure these are like 1.5-inch bars. This is probably, I don't know exactly what gauge that is. This looks roundabout 1/4 inch, I'd say, for that. I mean, who knows how good of quality of steel it is if it's coming from China. But overall, looks pretty nice. We'll put this over here while we get the headlight portions unboxed. Oh yeah. Well, okay. So right off the bat, I can hear almost like a, sure it wasn't in frame for you guys, but I wonder if you can hear this. There's something in there. You can see here there's like, I don't know exactly what that was. There's a sticker over it. Maybe that was sandblasting. I don't know what that could have been for. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. But looking at the reviews of this, you know, this, like, there are a few reviews talking about bad quality control or bad parts. You know, bad packaging causes it to be damaged. Or I saw one review where one of these bars was bent. So, I mean, I haven't unboxed the other one yet, but so far, I mean, the thing arrived in overall decent condition. The lights are good, or the light covers, I should say. This one seems to be all right. Let's get the other one here. This one also appears to be pretty good. I don't know. Some of them have this like electrical tape on them, just a little bit. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, they got electrical tape right here. Not exactly sure what that's about. Looks almost like there's a little hole on the backside here. Let's take off the other ones, see what's behind there. All right, so not sure what exactly this is, but you guys can see it there. Maybe you can. There's like a little hole there in all three, and they had electrical tape over it. So yeah, it's on both the inside and outside parts. There's electrical tape, and there's those holes there. So these tubes are hollow then. Yeah. So I'll probably throw electrical tape just over those again so I don't get water into it, because it would not be great to have water flow into these and then have them rust from the inside out. So that's just a pinch of just a little bit of disappointment, but I suppose you can't expect, you know, perfection for $250. So I'll probably duct tape those back up and then get it put on the truck here. All right, so this is the finished result and how it looks. I personally think it looks pretty good. Here's another angle. I think it definitely looks really good. I do like this piece here that comes up a little bit. Just adds to the aesthetics a little bit, probably adds a little bit of protection. So I'll show you how this goes on. So these are the parts I showed you earlier, just bolts on there. And then, let me see if I can see it. All right. It's kind of hard to see, but it goes. All right, there you go. You can see it. It goes down and over to that bolt there. That's for the bottom. I attached it to the tow hooks. So, all right, so you can see right there, that's the tow hook. Like I said, I have the 1500, so of course the 2500s, 3500s will have different frames. So I just backed the bolt out for the tow hook. Or I shouldn't say backed it out, took it out completely. And then put this on, tightened this back up. So just use the same bolts as original, and it sort of straightens itself up against this. It is touching the tow hook right here though. So if you did want to like actually use these tow hooks, you wouldn't be able to fit a strap over that. You'd have to like actually put a hook over this part itself. So like I said, pretty easy installation, not terribly hard. Now I'm sure you do lose some hook functionality. You may lose some capacity for pulling just because, you know, it's a through like I haven't looked too close to see if the threads go beyond the hook part or what, but obviously it's not in as far as it was before. It's not out a lot, but just a little bit. And of course, you know, you can't fit a strap or anything over there, so you just have to actually hook something onto it. But so yeah, that's how it hooks back on. And if you guys found this educational or entertaining at all, feel free to like and subscribe, as it would really help to grow the channel. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and see you on the next one.